Hey guys, David here. Um, this next video, very important as well. We are still learning about the basics. The foundation is the core. Okay, this is the basics. When you have problems in trading, when you're losing trades, you always have to go back to the basics. Okay, it's never um, the advanced stuff that's causing uh, losing trades. Okay, it's always the basics. It's always, if you look back when a move happens, you can always check, and you will see that it was basically just the basic things that uh, um, made the price move in certain way. Okay, so today I'll be showing you the patterns that you have to be uh, that you have to watch, uh, you have to be careful about. Okay, let's start. First one, the most famous one, uh, double top. Double top. We have a like a strong resistance at the top, but you have to know that some people will try to enter around here on the top, but can you be sure that price will really reverse from a significant level? You cannot be sure. It's just guessing. Maybe if the double top is on a lower time frame, as a on a like 15 minute, 30 minute, and you have strong bearish engulfing, that would be a good example of double top. But what's the what we are looking for when we see double top? It's basically we want what we want to see is basically that when price breaks below the neckline, this is called the neckline, we want to see a retest of the neckline, and we are looking to sell, to enter a trade here at the retest. Okay, we are not looking to sell here at the higher time frames. I mean, we are looking to wait for a retest. This retest, it can happen, it can go a bit higher. It can, but we are looking for a retest. That's the most important thing. Okay. Second, very similar thing is, let me know if, let's think about it for a second, if you know the name, this pattern. Okay, I made a mistake. Okay. This one is head and shoulders. One head, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. The same, neckline. What do we want to see? We have two choices with head and shoulder. We can either look for some pretty strong confirmation here near the shoulder. Okay, near the shoulder. uh, there's the first option, that we enter somewhere around here. It's like it gives us better risk to reward, but it's a bit higher risk. You have to have more other confirmations in order to enter a trade here. You have to be more picky. That's what I mean. And the other option is the same as with double top. Wait for a retest of the neckline. basically that will give you the highest probability of winning the trade. Very similar, right? Very similar. These two are called reversal patterns. Reversal patterns. Okay, so what about continuation patterns? This one would be a continuation pattern. Have you ever noticed anything like that in the real market? I bet you did, because it happens all the time. It happens all the time. You see, we have an impulse, like a strong impulse to the upside. We have a retracement. It basically just signifying that the bigger move to the upside is probably going to happen. Here we have an impulse. This is just profit taking. Okay, you're just profit taking, nothing more. Profit taking. You always have to remember that the stronger the move, the stronger the move, the better. This is the trend. If you have a strong move to the upside, this is a trend. That's where the majority is headed. You know, this is just a retracement. This is not a trend. If you understand, we are still in an uptrend. So this is called bullish flag. Bullish flag. Very similar. What we look for. We can either enter when we break the trend line, and then we wait for a retest of previous resistance. Okay, something like that. Just a second. So we break above, come down for a retest, and then we shoot back up. This is the perfect entry for bullish flag, and the same goes for bearish flag. Okay. One very similar pattern is this one. Is not, I wouldn't say, is not bullish flag. Okay, it's kind of a triangle. Okay, but we look for the same thing. Okay, here, and our entry should be here. Entry here. I would say don't look for trades around here if you are a beginner. Here it's here is a different situation because we have a strong level. Okay, we have a strong level, so it's a higher chance of bouncing off of that level. It's more safe to enter here. I would say look for this in the real market. Go to the chart, go back test, look for those patterns, and learn how to trade them. This is really the basics, and you have to remember that I would say that even if these patterns are basic patterns, they happen all the time. Okay, pretty much all the time these patterns happen. Okay, and another one would be something like that. Let's say we are in consolidation, as we say. Okay, we are in consolidation. This is the resistance, this is the support. what are we looking for? What are we waiting for in this case? We're waiting either for break above. This is very important, very important. Listen, break above and retest, or break below and a retest. Okay, this is it for today. If you have any questions, comment, shoot us a DM. Thanks.